Saturday afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Building Trust Wellness Tarot. This is Countdown Tarot Christmas, episode number 8, I believe. And today's episode is called In the Arms of the Evergreen Trees, which is a line from the song A Marshmallow World by Dean Martin.
This kind of looks like a marshmallow, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah.
And Aley wore her marshmallow tree, so that's lovely. We have with us today Marina from Heart Centered Tarot, Aley from Heart and Soul Connected, and Helen, the Irish Granny.
Yay!
And I am, you know how I told you guys at the beginning of Countdown Tarot Christmas how I was trying to select songs that would sort of give you an idea of what the show would be about. So today's song is A Marshmallow World. The line is In the Arms of the Evergreen Tree. And I hope that you guys will agree with me that these three ladies within this spiritual community, and of course I know Marina personally, and I know Aley personally, and so I can speak to them on a personal level. Helen and I have just met. So we the jury is out on that. I'm kidding, of course.
Apparently I have no heart. Everybody else has a heart.
No. So the arms of the
biggest heart,
right? Is like this all embracing, all encompassing sort of hug, right? It is a sense of compassion and a sense of support and a sense of like uplifting and enlightenment. And I think that these three ladies really embody that. And so I'm so pleased that you're here to help me celebrate Christmas. So thank you everybody for being here.
Thank you very much for the invitation. It was honored.
Absolutely. Very kind words. Very kind words, Kelly.
Well, it's the truth. So here we are. We're going to do some readings. We're going to have some fun. Aley's wore her Christmas tree hat, aka the marshmallow hat. That's what I'm calling it.
It's very Dr. Seussian.
It is.
It cost me $1.85. That's it.
Wow, big spender.
I know.
Last week when Aley was on, she wore her balls on her head. So
I did.
You know.
I had balls on my head. Yes.
She usually wears them right by her heart. So.
Yeah.
So we have some people in the chat. My husband is here. He says, hi, everyone. Just popping in quick to support and smash that like button. Please make sure you subscribe if you're new here.
Yes.
That's supposed to be thank you, but, you know, fat fingers. Thank you to our lovely guests.
Thank you. Thank you.
My husband is my number one supporter, my number one cheerleader.
Yes, he is.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Nice.
And Helen said that her husband's birthday is tomorrow, so let's send him some lovely birthday blessings and wishes.
Oh, thank you. I'll tell him.
Yes.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
We're going to say hi to some folks. Ladies, I will put your link in the chat once we get going. And if you're not already subscribed to these wonderful, wonderful people, please do show them some love. It's important that we share the love. Subscriptions are free.
We do. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Marina is here from Heart Centered Tarot. Hello, Marina, in the chat. Nice to see you.
Hello. Yeah.
Aley is here. Ness is here. Janet, Clarity, Mirth, and Purple. Love that.
I love them. Yes.
Yeah.
Jan.
Peacock Rainbow is here. Hello, Jessica Lynn. How are you doing, my dear? Annie Bear is here. And just subscribe to Dear Irish Granny. Love your...
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
You'll enjoy it.
Teresa is here. Jamie Johnson is here.
Hi.
Oh, it's nice of you guys to all show up. We appreciate you. Peacock Rainbow, I've got your question. Thank you. Okay, everybody's saying hi, back and forth in the chat. So, let us start with this. Do you ladies have a favorite Christmas song? And if you have a favorite Christmas song, can you share with us why it's your favorite?
Oh. I can start because my favorite one is I'll Be Home for Christmas. I grew up on Johnny Mathis, and my mother would play it every year because my brother was away in the service, and every year she'd sit and cry about it. And
oh God,
I know. I mean, it's kind of sad, but It does remind me of the importance of family and how hard it is when one person doesn't make it home for Christmas. But I love his voice. It's beautiful.
Beautiful voice.
Mm-hmm.
Mine is Ave Maria.
Ooh.
It doesn't matter who sings it. And for me, Christmas starts really when I hear the song for the first time. It can't be something that I play myself. It has to just happen organically and naturally. And I'm getting shivers as I think about it. And it started many, many years ago when, yes, I was away. I lived in Nova Scotia. My family was here in Alberta. It was kind of a little bit of a difficult time. And Christmas was coming, and I was really having a hard time dealing with it. The fact that, here I am, I'm separated from my family. Yeah, yes, I've got my husband at the time, and I've got my son, but there was something missing. And I remember Sears?
Yep.
Yeah, oh yeah.
The Christmas wish book.
Yes, exactly.
Oh my God, I loved it.
Yeah. So I was, I was in Sears, and I was really kind of feeling down when I heard Ave Maria, and something just went through me like a lightning bolt. And I thought, okay, yeah, let's remember what this is all about, and it's not about you. So, yeah, let's just concentrate on the good things. So it happened again the following year, where again before Christmas, very organically, I hear Ave Maria, and then I started to pay attention. And it happens every year, and it's like anticipation. I can't wait. I don't know when it's going to happen. I just know that it will.
Has it happened this year? Has it happened this year?
It hasn't happened yet this year, but we still have time. Even if it happens on the 24th, it's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah, I know it will happen before.
I love that. It's beautiful. What about you, Helen?
Well, Christmas has always been my absolutely favorite time of the year, holiday, not season, but holiday.
Yeah.
And also been very complicated in some pretty negative ways too in the past. So I would say I have mixed feelings. And the best part of Christmas for me is the music. I absolutely love Christmas songs. I start playing them the day after Thanksgiving. So I can't totally decide, but I have a great story. So I try to start Christmas out every year, the day after Thanksgiving, with Nat King Cole singing the Christmas song. I just love that version, and it gets me, in the mood.
Yeah.
For Christmas. And then I have a great story. My other favorite Christmas song is Burl Ives singing Have a Holly Jolly Christmas.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
But the story is great. So we live in a very, very small town. And many, many, many decades ago, one of my brothers, single, kind of a little bit of an itinerant, he was living kind of a hippie lifestyle. And he would come and visit us at Thanksgiving from California. He would come to the Pacific Northwest. He would stay with us until the day after Christmas, and then he would return to his whatever. And we would usually end his visit by driving part of the way out of town and stopping for pizza. He'd leave, we'd go back home. So this one Christmas, we were in the pizza place. This is a very small town. This is probably the hub of social life. We're having pizza. We're saying goodbye. We're sad to have him leave. And on his way out the door, he goes over. They had a jukebox, and he hits the jukebox, and he's out the door. Well, he hit Burl Ives singing Have a Holly Jolly Christmas on about 20 repeats.
Oh my.
Oh my God.
And it just went over and over. And as he went out, he turned around to everybody in the restaurant and said, Merry Christmas.
I love it.
Perfect.
That's awesome.
Well, today's song, Marshmallow World by Dean Martin specifically, we were talking about this backstage, and most of you that follow me know that my grandmother's birthday is Christmas Day because I share everything. I remember what the actual center of the record looked like.
Yeah.
I remember the colors. I remember my grandparents getting up to dance. My
Oh.
grandfather singing to my nana, like whispering in her ear. My grandfather, I love my papa, but he didn't have a good singing voice like I don't. But it was just like I remember that. And my grandmother just loved Dean Martin, as do I. And I mean, because, I think he has a voice like butter. And so that's my favorite Christmas song. And to the point where I don't like it. Like if I hear someone else singing Marshmallow World, I'm like, nope. And I'm not like that, but I'm like, nope. Because I associate it with a memory. So, but I also love Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers because it always makes me think of my mom. We were in the shopping mall the first time we heard it back in like 1980 something, and Trim the Tree, Wrap the Presents, and Turn the Christmas Music on. And my mom was like, I need to get that cassette, because that's how old I am. And so we ran through the mall trying to find the cassette, but they were just playing it in the mall. And I don't know how many times my mom bought that album or the cassette or the CD because she would take it to someone's house. Because I mean, literally, it was like nonstop on repeat, sort of like what your brother did, right? Always. And she probably ended up with like 10 different copies of it. She loved it that much. And so that just makes me always think of my mama. Hi, Gina. Oh, look at that. Oh, Jamie. So my dad's birthday is the day after Christmas. I miss him so much this time of year. Aw. Blessings to your father for his heavenly birthday.
Yeah, absolutely.
Beautiful. Now here's the word that I love it. Maliki
Maka is the thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. Do, 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 do.
What's his
like
name?
I said, no one wants to hear me sing.
Leon Redbone sings a great
does he?
version of it. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Nice.
Janet says Nat King Cole chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Best times with my dad. Jamie also said that Aley, my mom, would listen to him. I still have her albums. Yeah. Oh, that's so lovely.
Yeah, that's nice.
Can I apologize to everybody who's saying nice things? If you think I'm just ignoring everybody, I don't see the chat.
She can't see it.
I'm on an iPad mini. You're lucky I can see you guys. So I don't. So I apologize. Hi, everybody. Okay.
No worries.
Aley, can you loan Helen your magnifying glass?
Oh, sure. Sure, Helen.
There you go. Yeah.
Why I'm squinting. I'm so.
Look at all the people here today. Miss Jean says hello. Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And to all the folks who have not, if you're here and you haven't subscribed, please do so. Well, we'll wait. I'll do what Arthur does. We'll wait.
Okay, so everybody, I'm so sorry. This is my cat, Quincy, and
yes,
he has turned my whole situation here into some sort of obstacle relay race. He literally will just continue to circle me. So I know it gets triggered. It is not. I'm not like this is literally live. I can't edit this. He just keeps going around and around and around.
It's
so
great.
Just chill out. Just chill out.
Hi, everybody.
It's all good. It's all good. You know that catnip that you were going to give the cat? Sorry.
You hear that?
It was reused.
I love it.
Is that Snoop Dogg?
It's Snoop Dogg. It's Snoop on the stoop. Yeah.
I love it. Jamie Johnson says that they love Andy Williams. It's the most wonderful time of year. Yes, and I remember when Andy Williams used to have his TV show.
Christmas show.
And the Osmonds. Do you remember when Donnie first sang and Marie first sang? I have a candle going on the desk that the cat is determined to
kill herself.
Kill into.
Yeah.
Sorry, this usually goes a lot smoother. I apologize. Hi, Gemma.
Oh, Last Christmas by Wham. Yes. Yeah.
I don't know that one.
And there's one, I know Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas Is You, gets really people mad or whatever, but it reminds me of being in Hawaii. So I kind of like it for that reason.
I also love Stevie Wonder's, what the heck is the name of that song?
Can you
I just
hum
called
it
to say I love you. No.
No. Well, that was one of my mom's favorite songs, but no. It's not Someday at Christmas. It's the other one that he sings where it's like, like no one wants to hear me hum. I'll think of it and I'll probably remember it at 3:00 this morning. I'll be like, yes.
Yes.
And then you guys won't be here, but
I have a good one, and I'm not 100% sure it's even a Christmas song. I just discovered it, and I put it on my community feed. I just discovered a group. Everybody is going to laugh at me now. I'm so out of touch with popular culture. I discovered an a cappella group called Pentatonics.
Mm.
Okay.
And they did a beautiful song, and it looks like Christmas because it's in the snow in the trees, and it's snowing, and it's all golden. It's called The Prayer, and it's actually Bocelli did it. Andre
okay.
Bocelli, yeah, and they sing part of it in Italian too.
beautiful.
And it makes me cry every time I hear it. And I'm not terribly sentimental. It's absolutely beautiful.
Yes.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh,
Strangely
Mary,
enough-
did you know? Yeah,
Yeah.
Jamie says spiritual. Yeah, Mary, did you know? Yeah, that's another one that.
Yeah, Bing Crosby, White Christmas, Gina, absolutely. One song that I've always loved is "Oh Holy Night," and
My mother loved that.
I was going through YouTube as one does, making a playlist, and I found a version. Don't judge people. Of Jessica Simpson singing "Oh Holy Night."
Are you sure she's really singing it?
You know what? That woman has the most powerful vocals.
Oh, I'm thinking of
Milli Vanilli.
No. What's her name's sister? That I just saw the thing that she messed up on Saturday Night Live, and
That's her sister.
Ashley.
Ashley.
Ashley
Simpson.
Yeah. Jessica Simpson sang that song with the guy who sang with Mariah Carey, Trey something or other. Anyways, it's absolutely phenomenal. And it's like so random because I'm not saying I am a fan or I'm not a fan. I wasn't looking for Jessica Simpson. Let's just say that. But there it was. I could listen to that thing in the background all day, every day. It's just beautiful. She is a really, really, really talented singer when she's not trying to be like back in the day when she wasn't trying to be a pop star. Beautiful voice. Anyway.
You know what? In 1972, my brother was in Vietnam. It was his third stint over there.
Wow.
And so This Is Christmas by John Lennon always gives me goosebumps.
Yeah.
Because he was over there then. And and then of course he ended up dying at Christmas.
Yeah.
No.
Aley.
No, my brother, John Lennon.
Right.
Sorry. Yeah.
I thought the same
actually,
thing. I was
my
like,
brother.
what?
No, well, my brother did die last year on 12/12, so it was closer to Christmas, but not from Vietnam. No, sorry.
Okay.
He's on your mind a lot.
Yeah.
Yes, both of them are. Yeah.
Hi, Sylvia. So we have a couple of questions, and what we thought we would do is, we'll just let you all see what we're going to do. We'll take your questions. We're going to do one card each. We'll put them up and then bing, 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 bing. Right?
Yep.
Yes. So this is Christmas. What have you done? Yes, Jamie. That's beautiful.
All right.
All right. We're going to start in this here. I never take my questions in any particular order, so I hope nobody gets angry at me. I just kind of picked them. We're going to pick Jessica Lynn, and it says, may I have a message for energies coming for me in 2024? Please remember that all readings are for entertainment purposes only, which we have completely covered with Quincy doing the obstacle course of my desk. Honestly, dude.
Yes.
Do we have to have a talk? Do we have to have a
Aley,
talk?
I like your hair. Did you change the color?
Yeah, I made it blonde. But
I like
the
it.
dark roots are coming out already.
Oh, well.
Oh,
Don't be in style.
All right, one card, right, ladies? We're going to
One
put
card.
it up on the screen.
Yep.
All right,
One
hold on.
card.
Oh my God, Gina, you know what? Marina and I, we should have rehearsed that. We should have rehearsed the Bob and Doug McKenzie 12 Days of Christmas. On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a
Oh, I
beer.
can't remember.
A beer.
A beer. Yes.
There's one I learned in junior high. The first day after Christmas, my true love and I had a fight. And so I chopped the pear tree down and burned it just for spite. And with a single cartridge, I shot that blasted partridge. It goes on.
I love it.
God. Yep. All right.
Okay.
Turn around, Marina. Turn
Oh,
it around.
this way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For right now, yeah.
For right now. Okay. Okay.
Right.
Got you.
Yep. Helen, you want to put up yours with your
Oh,
with the back to the mirror here? Yeah.
oh, the back to the mirror. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
There you go.
Okay.
All right,
All right,
Aley.
Kelly.
You
Yeah.
want me to go first? Okay, so I've got this lovely card of warming up. It's like a cup of hot cocoa.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah.
And the message on this card says, you are just getting started.
Good. Good deal.
Who wants to go next? You want to go, Marina?
Friendship.
Ooh.
Nurture your relationships with a hot cup of cocoa.
Right?
I
What have you
love
got,
the,
Helen?
the bling bling on your nails, honey. All the sparkly stuff.
Oh, thank
Oh
you.
my
Oh.
Thank you. You
I
can't
chew
see it,
mine.
but this actually on there it says on top, "Be kind."
Oh, beautiful.
You didn't do that yourself, did you?
I did too.
Oh,
Nail
Marina.
polish and stickers.
I love it.
Okay. Okay.
I'm so impressed. Oh my God.
Me too.
So I got awesome wonder, childlike perspective, see through new eyes and be in the moment. So, enjoy your holidays, and before the snowman melts, make sure you continue to be in the moment and not, be in the past or too far ahead in the future. Be present.
Beautiful reading so far. What have you got, Helen?
I got the Knight of Coins, which is the Knight of Pentacles. This is a deck of cards called Touchstone Tarot. It's famous paintings from the Renaissance.
Beautiful.
Isn't that beautiful? And
Yes.
what I get from this is it might be a year of opportunity for you to get into something and move forward in it for material gain or money.
Mhm.
On the other hand, be careful about people. Maybe I'm not clear. Is it you trying to borrow from them or them trying to borrow from you? But that might not be such a great idea. Or you might attempt to borrow money and somebody will be really stingy about it. So just be real clear-headed and moving forward. Go ahead and take the actions that you need, and your material situation will work out if you take the reins.
Do
Beautiful.
you think that the hot cocoa will be spilled on her by accident? Maybe.
Well, not if she's like me, because it won't last long enough.
I sort of felt that her reading was that, she may be meeting new people along the way, new friendships, like networking,
Yeah.
a real sense of community, totally in the arms of the evergreen tree, I might say. Like having support from others as she tries to figure out, what speaks to her.
And she
I feel like-
branches out. She branches.
I feel like that was a good one. Did that snowman have branches for arms?
Yes.
I feel Gina Jessica, that this is a real moment for you to do what you want to do, not necessarily what you think you should do.
There you go.
Love it.
Be authentic. There you go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Jessica.
Mhm.
Okay, let's go to Peacock Rainbow.
Okay.
Who am I getting guidance from in my dreams? Is it my mind or someone else sending guidance? Thanks. Love the question.
Mhm.
Love the question. I hope you guys know how hard this is for me just to do one card. Aley, Marina, you guys know me. This is a challenge.
It is a challenge, but you rose to it. So there you go. Yeah.
I think that it is about the only way that I will not give like a 60-minute reading. Oh, sorry. I apologize. There we go.
Oh, that's a cute.
This is the Yuletide Tarot. So
Okay.
we start
Right.
with the King of Canes. This is the King of Swords. So
Okay.
this could be an authority figure. This could be someone who is very logical, very sort of stoic, that gives great advice. I'm thinking like it could be like a grandfatherly sort of presence, right?
Mm.
It feels like someone who is trying to be comforting, but with kindness and compassion and love, but also telling you what you need to hear rather than what you want to hear. It's not really like everything's going to be okay. It's like, are you paying attention? Like, come on, you gotta pay attention. That's what I'm vibing.
Alrighty.
Who wants to go next?
Marina.
I got illusion.
Oh, beautiful. There's your dream.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful, beautiful card.
Mhm.
And it says, embrace the truth. So I think you know exactly where the messages are coming from. And I don't think that a lot has changed. So yeah, you're absolutely, I think you know where the messages are coming from.
Mm.
And just yeah, you don't
Trust. Yeah.
trust. Just trust.
Beautiful.
So I got the light, and I love this. And it says, hope is but a word casting the unseen. Let there be light where light is but a dream.
No way.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Can't make it up.
wow.
Can't make it up. Look
Amazing.
at, yeah. They're
Dream.
warning
Yeah.
you just to embrace the light. Embrace whoever.
Wow.
Doesn't matter who sent the message. Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Just,
yeah. I got the Emperor. And
Ooh.
as soon as I read that question, I knew what I needed to say before I even looked at the card. Peacock Rainbow. Dreams are not just your mind. So, there's some dreams where you work out all kinds of stupid things, like you run around without your shoes on, that kind of thing in dreams. But dreams really are really multi-layered. And if it's a dream that you feel, oh, was this guidance? It's guidance. And I just wanted to say that it's not your mind that gives you guidance. It's your higher self. It's your soul that's evolved that can reach out to you and guide you. So that is a guide. Guidance that you get in a dream is from your guides, and you have multiple kinds of guides. So trust your gut. When you get those dreams and they feel significant, you wake up and you go, oh, pay attention to that. Yeah.
Very definitely.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. All right. I think it's really interesting that I got the King of Swords, you've got the Emperor, and then Marina and Aley got, more of like the dream and the light. And it just it feels very much like, exactly what Helen just said. Like you know exactly what you need to do. This is sort of like a reinforcement, or almost like a checklist of sorts, like a mental checklist. Like, hey, you said you were going to do this. Did you do it?
Yes.
And if you remember your dreams, they are very significant, because a lot of people don't remember, or they remember a snippet.
Right.
Yeah.
I had a weird dream last night. I never dream about my mother. My mother's been dead for a very long time.
Wow.
And I had a dream last night, and nothing is really relevant. I remember a lot of stuff in it, but the relevant part was I looked into a room I didn't realize was there, and sitting at the table was my mother with somebody else, and they were dealing cards, and they weren't tarot cards, but they were cards.
Wow.
Oh, that's really cool.
I love it.
The only other time I've ever dreamt about her, she showed up, put a toolbox at my feet, and left. My mother didn't do tarot, but my mother was the psychic.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's letting you know that she likes what you're doing. She gave you the toolbox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Everything you need is in the toolkit.
It's awesome.
Always listen to your dreams. Always.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
The best kind of dream, in my opinion, is the one where you're going about your business. You don't even realize that you've had a dream. All of a sudden, you do something, and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
did I dream?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like, and all of a sudden, now you remember. I love that.
Yeah.
Where it like literally stops you in your tracks.
Yeah.
Hi, Jackie.
Jackie, how are you?
Okay, are we answering this question right
Yeah.
here?
Sorry,
Yeah.
this is Ness. For the next 7 days, what energies do you see for me for the coming days?
Okay.
Look. Oh, sorry. Quincy's trying to eat your card, Ness. I apologize. Honestly, you would never know that I've done this for 2 years because the way that this is going.
Yeah.
Anyways, here we go. We have the knotted rope and lasting commitment.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I have to say how I feel when I pull the cards.
Yes.
This is there's like you need to step up your intention when it comes to yourself. So in other words, my intention is to do X. And then, 3 days later, you're like, yep, no, I'm done. You've moved on to something else. You need to make a commitment to yourself when you set these intention and these goals, to stick with it, to stay with it, to implement them into your life. There's like a real opportunity for growth here, but we can't grow if we don't do, right? And so that's kind of what I'm vibing, right? It's like this is like a full embrace of the tips and the tools and the filling of the spiritual toolbox in terms of like a healing journey for you, Ness. That's what I'm getting out of that.
I get celebration. And the message here is let go and have fun. Yes, I agree with Kelly. Is what I saw with the knot is, tying yourself in knots, trying to do what you don't want to do, and maybe what you need to do is just stop doing that. Stop beating yourself up, and just let it go. Have fun.
Well, and I get the affirmation for you, Ness, that it's complicated, but you're working through it.
Yes.
So trust and it's all fits. Trust the process. The process is bringing you exactly where you need to be. Wow. That's a great
guys.
But two hearts, Aley.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
I love it. Hey, Johnny.
Stop reading my mind, you guys. It's creepy. So I got the 8 of coins, 8 of pentacles, and the minute I got it, this is what came to me. You have been both feet into the Christmas season, shopping, baking, decorating, or if you're not actually doing it, you're feeling like you should be doing it. And the message is relax, sit back, enjoy the fruits of your labor, and stop berating yourself for not having done enough. We set very unrealistic expectations at the holidays. Enjoy the process and then enjoy the end result. And don't worry about if only I'd done X, Y, Z, or just enjoy yourself, which is exactly what all of you said. It's just unreal.
See how that happens?
I love that.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I want to share a story, and I hope that Marina can co-sign this, because as Canadians, you would have seen this TV commercial, hopefully, as well. So, way back, maybe like 15 years ago, there was a commercial from a department store. I don't know if it was Zellers or Kmart or something like that, but and I've talked about this before. So you tune in, it's a Christmas commercial, right? And the ladies are running around. She's got this lovely Christmas apron on, and she's like decorating and cooking, and she's getting the house all fancied up and setting the table. And then the ding dong happens, and she stops and she, smooths herself down and looks around, like takes one more gaze, make sure that everything is how it's supposed to be. And then she goes to answer the door, and then the camera goes behind her, and you notice that she's not wearing any pants.
I remember that. We used to get Canadian television. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you forget anything before Christmas, or have you
Yeah,
remembered to do
exactly.
that?
Yeah.
That's
So
cute.
so I that's kind of like, and I don't mean this to be offensive, but like that's kind of the vibe I'm getting, what I was trying
Yeah.
to say, right? Like, you know,
Yeah.
you can't be so focused on the goal and the destination and not allow yourself to take a moment to explore as you're navigating that journey, right?
Yeah.
Because
Absolutely.
otherwise you've missed it.
Yeah.
And there's
Enjoy
so
the
much beauty
process. Yeah.
in the process and in the journey, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
incredible. I hadn't thought of that commercial in
I
ages.
mean,
know.
my favorite
know.
commercial ever.
Uh,
Well, that and the IKEA one, you know, do you guys have that there that start the car? Because she thinks that she's got
What a deal.
she's at the checkout line, and because the prices are so inexpensive, she runs out. She's like, start the car to her husband who's waiting in the car. It's a classic.
I'm going to make a confession. I've never even seen an IKEA store.
Oh, you're not missing too much. In Seattle, if you go into anybody's apartment, it's like an IKEA store.
IKEA
So,
showroom.
Really? That's the trend there? Oh.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I don't want to say, but I have some IKEA stuff.
oh yeah, I mean, it's
that
fine.
we
Some
bought
people
when
have
we-
like the showroom. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
no, but-
yeah.
I
Well,
have
I would love to judge, but I can't because I don't.
we have a lot of IKEA stuff actually, but never thought in a million years that it would last as long as it did, and I can't complain about the quality of the stuff. I've had it for like 15,
Oh yeah, it's
20
good
years.
stuff. No,
Yeah.
nothing wrong with it.
Don't you have to assemble it?
Yes, you do.
Most of the
But
time, yeah.
this
So
is
it all really depends on the person, you
Yeah.
know.
This is my
Yeah.
husband's comment. Oh my god, that's my husband's comment about the IKEA furniture.
Yeah.
All right, let's put Sylvia Hank's question back up there. Sylvia says, "What is my mini message for next year?"
Okay,
Okay. All right.
got it.
And I've got you, Janet.
Oh wow.
We have IKEA stories, my husband and I. We have all kinds of them. Like when I mean, why would you measure anything before you go to IKEA? Because, you know, when you're in IKEA, everything is, I mean, the ceilings are like 16 feet high, so everything looks like it would fit, right?
Are they
I know.
really?
Totally.
Yeah, it's a warehouse. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then we
Oh, kind of like Costco.
yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
So we bought these wardrobes, and we didn't measure them, and we brought them home, and we went to land. They were too big, like 2 feet. So I said to my husband, "It's a long weekend. It's a holiday. We'll just have to saw them off." And he was like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, just saw the tops off." So we did. 13 years later, we gave them to our friend when we were moving because they were that good. I'm just saying.
Nice.
My husband's saying in the chat, he's an IKEA assembler.
Yes.
You're
You get
not.
a job there if you need to, huh, Mark?
Remember the round coffee table, Mark? No, you're not. Sorry,
Yeah.
honey. Okay, here we go. We have the spirit guardian of autumn and letting go.
Oh. Okay.
So, great time of year to do this, right? We just had the new moon.
Yep.
This is the time when we can release and where we can set intentions. Allow yourself to think about what is it that you really want to accomplish next year. What is it that you want to set your sights on? What is it that you want to do? What's gonna really speak to you, right? Allow yourself to sort of embrace that. Just as, I don't mean as like a dream, but just embrace the joy that thing will bring you, and let go of any restrictions in terms of, well, I've got, you know, all of these other things that I need to do first before I'm allowed to like do this. I don't know if that resonates or not, Sylvia, but that's what I got for you, love. Letting go.
I get enlightenment. And the message is pursue spiritual growth. And I love all the things that are happening in this card. There's all kinds of animals. There's where is he? No, right here. The peacock. And yeah, peacock in there tells me you're starting the process of that spiritual journey. And you need to be like the peacock. You need to open up your tail, so that you can catch all the stuff that's coming in, but also to show off what you already know. So don't be afraid to shine a light on the things that you are able to do in your spiritual growth. You'll find that it resonates with a lot of people. So absolutely. Next year is going to be the year of enlightenment for you, and that's when things start.
You know what I love is that in my card she has one hand up. In your card, she's now starting to open up like a blossom, right? Not a blossom, a lotus.
A lotus,
right? Starting to open up, and now you're saying, yep, like I'm here, I'm open. I love that.
Totally.
So then I get the forest, and look, now you're on your broom. So it says here, it's without question a place of mystery next year, right? That's very true. Whispers of power that you have forgotten, enlightenment. But thy strength crawl from beneath. Let thy strength crawl from beneath the ground, and remind you, dear child, that you, Sylvia, are magic.
I love that
beautiful
picture. That's so good. So good.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So in keeping with the general theme here, I got the Knight of Coins reversed. So what this is saying in the context of these other cards is this next year, time for you to step back from the hustle bustle of the material world. I'm not saying don't go to your job or don't go to work. I'm not saying let the dishes pile up in the sink, whatever. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is to change your priorities so that you're looking inward and not looking out at the material world. Don't prioritize stuff and activities with, social stuff. And now's the time for drawing back a little bit and looking inward.
We are spirits in the material world.
Yeah.
Aley, you're so much fun.
There's a song for everything.
Yes, there is.
See, now you and I should have did a version of Jukebox Tarot that I was doing with Ben. I could have invited you. I'll have to put that on my list of things to do.
Put it on your list, yes.
What I think is interesting about these readings is that in the arms of the evergreen tree, and the way that I said about the support and the comfort and the enlightenment, and all of these readings are really leaning towards that point. Don't put yourself last. Listen to what your heart. I mean, I firmly believe that your heart is not the thing that's going to lie to you, right? Your eyes may deceive you, your ears may deceive you, your brain may deceive you at times. But your heart is never going to lie to you. Your heart seems to always know what you need to do, usually before you do. And so, open that up. Allow yourself to trust in that. Allow yourself to be open to what it's saying and explore. Have a little bit of fun, right? Do something that makes you happy. Why the heck not? What is the point of the journey if we don't pay attention to what feeds our soul?
Well, that's our purpose. That's what we're supposed to be doing. And we're so distracted. And
absolutely.
This next year, it's going to be crucial to have your spiritual priorities clarified for yourself.
Yeah.
Really important. Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I feel that already. Okay, so we have two more questions here. First question, or second last question. Liz in awe. Should I try to make peace with my brother or protect myself? Without even throwing any cards, both. Always both. Always both. Meaning you should always make or try to make peace with another, and you should always protect yourself if you feel that you need to. Right? You should always protect your energy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. This is more like is he ready, or is she ready? Is he ready?
Yeah.
And
Okay.
what was the other question? The other part of that question that I got.
Should I try to make
Protect
peace with my
yourself.
brother or protect myself?
Protect yourself.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I feel that people get this. I used to get this confused all the time. And so I like to remind people, protecting yourself. When you put boundaries up to protect yourself, it's not about the other people. That's about you,
That's right.
right?
Yeah, only you can set those boundaries. But we
Right.
didn't grow up setting boundaries is the problem.
No, of course
That
not.
wasn't a
Exactly.
thing when we were growing up, you know? So,
Yeah, totally.
go ahead,
Interesting card. Sorry.
Ooh.
This is the again. This is Yuletide Tarot, and this is the Krampus, which is the Devil card in the Tarot.
What does
Okay.
that mean? The duffel card.
It's
no,
the
devil.
Krampus card. So
Devil.
this is the
Devil.
Devil
Oh,
card
okay.
in
It's
the,
that.
in the
It's that. You're
yeah.
speaking Canadian. I didn't get.
Right. So
I love
It's their
Canada.
process.
Yes.
but I didn't.
It's
But I
their
didn't
process.
say about.
That's right.
I didn't say about.
Okay.
So, Liz, this is about breaking the chains, right? This is about breaking the chains of like a cycle of behavior or a toxic situation. So if something continues to happen over and over and over and over again, no, despite what you're doing to change it, then you have to do something different, right? Because why would you continue to hit your head against the wall? That's not going to help anyone. So the answer from my card is you already know the answer to this question. Wishing is not going to help it. I'm sorry to say, right? You must break the chains.
Absolutely. And to go along with that, the card that I get, oddly enough, is the 7 Deadly Sins.
Wow.
And this talks about humanity's destructive traits. So to go along with what Kelly just said, yes. And I think what I would say is protect yourself first. You put up the boundaries and you determine what you will and will not tolerate. And you determine what the outcome of you not tolerating something is. So if that is a case of, brother comes over, he always needs to borrow money, but he never pays it back. Okay. The next time he comes, I'm going to say no. That's it. No. The consequence to you not paying me back in the past is I will no longer do this for you. If it's a case of, brother shows up and he's maybe, taken a little bit too much of the holiday cheer, you say no. If you can come here and visit anytime you want, I would love to see you. However, if you show up here drunk, I'm not going to let you in. And then be willing to stick to the things that you say. So protect yourself first. Always leave the door open. Always give the other person the opportunity to ingratiate themselves again. However, they're going to be ingratiating themselves again with the boundaries that you have set in place. That's
Wonderful,
what I got.
Marina. I was just laughing because Quincy was like, "What about me? Do I get to say anything?" Okay,
Hello?
so I get a great card for you, dear. Honestly, and I think it answers as far as this card says. Look for the simple pleasures. Be content with your life. Don't be worried about being too easy to please because there's no need for drama. And holidays bring that out for some reason. So I agree. Eat the cookies, have the cocoa, take the simple pleasures, and maybe save being with your brother for another day. So it doesn't ruin what you might want to be doing. There you go.
Sorry, Helen. Do you mind? I just want to say, and this is important for anybody, I think, right? and I don't know your situation, Liz, so I'm not trying to infer that your situation could be resolved this simply. I'm trying to refer to a mindset, right? A mindset of, why does it have to be one or the other? If you make peace with your brother in your mind, in your heart, then it is not a problem for you going forward. It is easier for you to protect your boundaries if you don't have that ooh every time you hear his name or see him walk in the door or look at his picture, that kind of vibe, right? It doesn't have to be like this hard and fast decision that you need to make, is all I wanted to say. Go ahead, Helen. Sorry.
Oh, so I thought I was in trouble.
No, not at all.
Talk about Catholic guilt. Anyone says my name, and I didn't do it. Okay, I got the 3 of Wands, and boy, I'll tell you, this situation is an onion. First of all, what everybody said, 100% right. Always protect yourself. Rule number 1. Number 2, we're always supposed to be working towards love, peace. So, but what I get from this is really interesting. Do you see how he's looking over his shoulder? But he's supposed to be looking into the future and taking action for the future. So what I got from that is this, and I'm not making assumptions either. You don't want to invite somebody over for the holidays with a lot of other people around that you know it's going to be contentious. So that would be one consideration. The other consideration is if it would just be the 2 of you and you would feel physically safe and not emotionally abused, then that would be a nice gesture to make him feel not alone and included. But here's the thing. See how this guy's looking over his shoulder? I don't know what the situation is, but this is the feeling I get. Abuses or negative things or something really traumatic from the past, Christmas is not the time to be doing the psychological post-traumatic stress healing. It's not the time. So you be very cautious about taking on something that's inappropriate for the moment. This is not the time to do family therapy. If it's just the usual family, stuff, and you want to heal troubled waters and have him over, then that's a great thing. That's from your heart and it's love. You're acting from love. But don't take on something that's too complicated for the moment, for the event. Christmas is hard enough,
Right.
So don't try to heal a lifetime of trauma or drama or whatever.
Liz said in the chat, whoa, you guys, he can be nice and rage, insult, etc. on the flip of a dime. Seems he cannot control himself. How confirming. Was trying to adapt to Christmas spirit of family unity.
Yeah, but you can't trust it, so it's just better to put it off for later. Yeah. Big hugs to you, Liz.
Absolutely. I'm sorry that you're going through that, Liz. I do hope that you're able to I almost want to say like split it up, right? Like maybe just have him over where it's like, like you and him, or like you and him and his wife and your husband, that kind of vibe. And then like the other family, and make it like, it doesn't have to be difficult is what I want to say. And if we imagine that it's going to, I'm not saying don't be prepared. I'm just saying if you can reduce the stress for yourself, you have a better chance of getting through it where you're not walking away thinking like, oh my God, now I need to talk to somebody. Do you know what I'm saying?
I feel like somebody who is watching these sorts of channels is a person who's concerned about their spiritual development.
Yes.
And therefore you carry around a lot of baggage. You're always worrying, oh my God, am I doing the right thing? I want to treat people properly. I want to make the right decisions.
That's funny.
Right?
Well, and Liz said that she wanted to do that good Catholic girl thing.
Okay. Well, hey, I can relate.
Like.
And I'll tell you what, I have a huge immediate family. There are 12 kids in my family, and it's, I won't go into it, but I have had to make painful decisions in the past about big family things that I've had to draw back from because it was inevitable this was going to become a thing. And I heard through the grapevine later, it became a thing. So trust your
Right.
gut. If you're feeling uneasy, that's, you have more
Yeah.
brain cells, more neurons in your gut than you do in your brain, believe it or not. And when you feel something in your gut, that's your intuitive mind telling you.
Yeah.
Pay attention. Yeah.
She just said, "Am also addicted to hope," and I love that,
Oh.
Liz. I love that you
Nothing
feel
wrong
that
with
way.
that. Yeah, Liz. Yeah. That's
Don't ever
wonderful.
give that part up.
Yeah.
I used to be accused as a young child that I looked at the world through rose-colored glasses, to almost the point where, and I mean, no one can make you feel something, right? But I walked away from that, like as a young adult, feeling like, am I wrong? As I sit here at 58 and a quarter ish, I'm so grateful that that was how I looked at the world, because looking at it and not having hope would be so stressful. And it's already so stressful. You know what I mean? I want to believe that people are good and that there's good in the world. And that may be silly, but that's how I operate. And what I'm saying is, it's okay if that's how you operate, and that's okay. Like, let's say that Marina doesn't operate that way. That's totally okay. That's why Marina and I can be friends, right? Because we can help each other and support each other in the times that we need to, right? We're like, we'll be each other's shoulder or ear of support, right?
Whatever.
And
it's
we're all
always-
on a different path. We have the same end goal, but our way of getting there is going to be unique to each person.
Oh, my
I just
friend,
had a really close friend tell me the other day that I needed to stop being naive about the world.
Oh,
And I thought, oh my God.
you of all people, that's BS. Sorry.
I'm so old. What do you mean?
You don't have it. I'm sorry, this person doesn't know you very well, Helen.
She does, but some people have a completely different context, a different frame of
they do.
reference.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Crazy, right? Janet says, I asked for a general read, but I guess I really need to know about health and finances.
Okay.
Well, I don't really like to read on health and finances, like specifically, like in this kind of a setting, but I'm happy to sort of, like whatever I get, I get.
Oh, I'll make a prediction. You're going to gain 5 pounds over Christmas in the next year.
A pox on you.
You didn't hear Helen.
Pardon?
Listen,
You didn't hear Helen, but up here in Canada, okay,
Uh-huh.
from the 15th of December to the 2nd of January, no food has any calories.
that's
Oh, I thought that was a global fact.
There might be other countries that are doing the same thing, but I know for us, calories are forbidden during that time. So,
That's hilarious.
all I know is that I gained weight just looking up the stuff I wanted to make.
yeah.
And
You know
I
what?
actually was getting full,
That's
'cause I was
true.
looking at all the recipes. It was like,
People
wow.
will gain weight sometimes when they just like smell baking or something.
Oh, yeah.
They've done studies.
Wow.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm ready, believe it or not.
All right. Oops.
All right.
Sorry.
So I have the 6 of gifts. This is the
Ooh.
6 of Pentacles. Giving, receiving,
Yep.
Yeah.
maybe a windfall of some sorts. Make sure that if you get a lottery ticket in a card, that you be checking it right quick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But really, this is about like opening yourself up to receive from the universe, and to be in receipt from the universe is what I think, right? So whether you are volunteering, or whether you are, doing a good deed, maybe a shovel the neighbor's driveway or something like that, it's going to be returned to you by the universe is what I'm vibing. So I think that this is a lovely way to start. And look at that card. It's just so cute.
Beautiful.
It is cute.
Really, yeah.
Beautiful. And I couldn't have handpicked a better card. Okay.
Mhm.
Angel
pretty.
of Miracles.
Oh boy.
Wow.
And the message on the bottom is Open your heart and expect a miracle. And I'm getting full body shivers on this. Yes. So even though we're not particularly addressing whether it's health or finance, health and finance, believe in miracles. Whatever it is that you want to manifest, you're going to be able to. So start thinking in terms of not what you don't have, but live in gratitude of what you do have. I hate to use the word give praise, but yes, give praise to the universe for the things that you are about to receive as if you have received them.
Mm-hmm.
I am ready, willing, and able to accept good health and abundance in all areas of my life. Thank you. I'm so grateful that I have good health and all my bills are paid for every month. Yeah, your miracles are coming in.
Excellent. So I go right along with these ladies, but it's like a chess game. It says, whatever it is that you're doing, be strategic, think it through, but the power of your mind is what Marina just talked about. Speaking it, believing it is already happening for you. And it says a battle is unfolding, but I don't see it as like it's a strategic one. So, in other words, don't go put $3,000 maybe on your Visa this week. Think it through. Think it through.
It's just remarkable. Before I turn this around, I just want to say that it's important to have that frame of mind, set your intention. This is what I want coming in the future. And it's important to put that emotional positivity out there. But the other thing, the magician.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
This comes from ancient occult philosophy, which is something like this. You can want something badly enough. You can talk about it. You can make a vision board. People are really into that, right? But if you sit and just wish and hope and think good thoughts, it's not going to happen ever, ever, ever. You have to take action. You have to make it happen. As above, so below. You can create your own reality. We do. So you have the thought, you set the intention, you maintain the positive frame of mind, and then you go out and you take small incremental steps to get there. So, and I hate to say this because people who live in glass houses, okay? So you start walking a block and then you walk 2 blocks the next day and you get your health slowly but surely. That's how you do it. You cut out a little bit of this, you cut out a little bit of that and substitute something healthy in your diet. Finances, you sit down and reevaluate and you put your credit cards in the freezer, and start small incremental steps. You can't just say tomorrow I'm going to have everything taken care of. No, small steps, but you are responsible to take the actions to make it happen.
Love that. Wise words from these lovely, 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 lovely individuals that have joined us today. This was so much fun. Thank you so much, you guys.
It was really fun.
Yes.
Thank you.
So
Excellent.
I want to say, thank you, Janet. Janet says, thank you so much. I always hear what I need with the best readers on YouTube. You folks, you give me happy tears. I love you so. I am so grateful.
Oh, thank you. You're sweetheart.
It's a pleasure. It's really a pleasure to do this.
Well, thank you. I so appreciate you. I thought of doing this little series that I put together because it was my way of saying thank you to my subscribers for just allowing me to be here. And for those of you that know my story, I am most grateful and appreciative for all of your continued support. Please make sure that you go and check these ladies out if you're not already subscribed to their channels. I've put their channels in the description box below the video as well as in the chat. Real quick, I just want to say that tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern, we have Countdown Tarot Christmas episode number 9 with Wisdom Seeker Joan. We'll be doing some mediumship and tarot oracle readings. And then episode number 10 at 7 p.m. Eastern is with Kelly from Kelly Healer. So there'll be 2 Kellys on the screen. I don't know if we can handle it, but we'll give it a shot. Ladies, is there anything coming up for you that you would like to tell the folks about before we go? Marina, let's start with you.
Okay, what have I got? Very quickly, on Monday, and I'll tell you, these are on my channel. I have got Mel, the Aloha Psychic, and Sherry from Voices in the Swamp are coming over on Monday. That's at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Tuesday at 7 p.m., of course, is David with Tarot by the Bay, where we do our Taco Tuesdays, and we talk politics and whatnot. Wednesday, I have got Miss Helen is going to be joining me at 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Looking forward to that. 5 p.m. is Sisters of the Mystical Tarot. Thursday, Messages for Lightworker and Ivana Intuitive will be coming in. So, yeah, if you want to know, busy, but you know what? You want to know what I'm doing? Go to any, going forward as of today, go to any of the videos today. And if you click on the description, I have a whole list below of what's happening this week.
Oh, that's smart. I hadn't thought of that.
Good stuff.
University education paying off.
Thank you.
Right? What about you, Aley? What's happening for you, love?
Well, I'm just going to spend the rest of the day grading, which just is very grating. But anyway, I'm going to see Danny Shea this week. I haven't been on with him for a long time. He's coming on. Nice. And I'm making up my show with Juanita, because I wasn't able to do that last week. And I got some other things coming up, but that's about it for right now. So,
good stuff. What about you, Helen?
Well, I have my calendar behind me, and I don't want to get up, so I'm going to do this off the top of my head. Monday, I think I have Peter and Carolyn. I don't know if you remember.
Oh, yes, the Booker.
We're going to talk about ghosts. I can hardly wait. And then I have my conversation with Marina coming up, and I have another one coming up. Oh God, I think we might still be negotiating the time. I've been scheduling, things happen in clumps, and so I'm not clear who or when, and I probably foul it up anyway. And I'm in the process of setting a time to meet again with Jen Sanko, who's been on my channel a couple of times. She did the book, The Brainwashing of My Dad. She recently gave a keynote address to the International Council or Conference on Coercive Control, and she basically summarized her whole book / documentary. But I'm going to do like a little outline on a video this week, I think. And then I think we're getting together on the 21st, but don't hold me to it. Pay attention and I'll post it. We're going to talk about how the media are trying to manipulate our perception of the Middle East, the Republican speaker, the things that are happening in Trump's cases. We're being bamboozled in so many different ways, and we're going to get into that.
I love that. I will be tuning in for that.
Thank you.
All right. Ladies, thank you again for your time and for your energy. I just adore you all. Thank you so much. Thank you to everyone in the chat for joining us. Please be kind to yourselves. Have a great day. Remember, what you do is powerful in that chat. Just saying hello to someone can change someone's day and or life. So don't ever stop doing what you're doing. From us to you guys, may send you many blessings.
Thank you for letting us do this. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you
very much.
Bye for now, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.